All right, so let's continue on the trade idea, trade proposal series. Okay, today's part 5, and it's going to be potential Yankees Brewers trade. And the Brewers have several needs, positional needs, and some pitching as well. But this is not a trade for Corbin Burnes. The Brewers have not Braves, Brewers. The Brewers have already confirmed that Corbin Burnes is not going to be on the market. It's not going to be available for trades, and that would be a blockbuster anyway. So, and the Yankees don't have a chance in the world of getting him unless you're going to add Dominguez and Peraza to wherever else you're adding. There's no chance in the world the Yankees are going to get it without those guys. Okay, so today is a 2-for-3 trade. All right, and just so you know, next up is going to be Seattle, then I'm going to go Texas, then I'm going to go Kansas City. I've already done several ones down below. Take a look at the other videos that are out, and be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can continue to enjoy this type of stuff. I'll obviously be back later on with the lineups. They're playing who in the world are they playing? Chicago White Sox. You know, we're still dealing with this terrible sky wildfires. So if you're in New York, if you're going to go to a game, please wear a mask. Okay, protect yourself. Okay, this stuff is it's not yet rated good for your health. So it's rated dangerous right now. So please be careful. And even if you're out of New York, okay, this is a downward southward wind trajectory right now. So be careful. Okay, just be careful. Now, let's get to this trade. And I want to know what you think. Load up the comments, okay? These are the guys I have going from the Yankees. Oswaldo Cabrera. Okay, I like him. Yes, I like his versatility. The Yankees can replace him with guys like Oswald Peraza and some other guys that are here as well, other prospects too. So now, would I be upset if he stayed and he panned out? Not at all. Not at all. But I do think he's expendable. And he still has some developing to do, obviously. And I think we can extract some good prospect capital for the Yankees. And keep in mind, too, not every trade is going to get major league ready players, okay, or major league players. I don't think there's anybody in the Brewers right now that we can actually get. We're not going to get Devin Williams, so we're not going to get Burnes or even Woodruff. So if there's somehow a chance you can get Woodruff, okay. And I would obviously involve Oswaldo Cabrera in that, but you know, this is an opportunity to get some prospects, and the Yankees are light in pitching prospects. So Oswaldo Cabrera and Clark Schmidt. Okay, it's been a kind of a developing pitcher this year. He's had some good moments, but he's been wildly inconsistent and frustrating to a lot of Yankees fans, right? So, you know, I originally considered Luis Severino, but I think packaging him in a separate trade, because the reason why I wouldn't package him here is because I don't think there's anybody we can get that are major league level players on their roster right now that'll have an impact on the Yankees. So I would move Severino to another team to get major league ready players, just like I would do the same thing with Torres, get major league valuable players here. So the 3 guys I would be looking for are their number 7 prospect Robert Gass, who's a left-handed pitcher. He's in AAA right now. He's projected up this year. And at some point, he's 4-1. He's got 56 innings pitched and 67 strikeouts. So he averages more than a strikeout an inning. He's one of their highly touted prospects, okay? And he's not even pre-arb yet. So you get a lot of control on him, just like they would get a lot of control under Oswaldo Cabrera, who will be in a lower pressure environment over in Milwaukee too. Next up, Ethan Small, the number 11 prospect, left-handed pitcher. And over this couple of years, he's got 222 innings pitched, 273 strikeouts. So again, another big lefty arm that can strike out more than a batter an inning. We don't really have those guys, with the exception of Matt Crook. Who else do we have that fits that profile? Nobody. Now we would get 2 of them if they can pull off a trade like this, okay? And lastly, this is Carlos Rodriguez. He's a right-handed pitcher, okay? He's their number 10 prospect. So this one you get the number 7, the number 10, and number 11. I don't think you get a top 5 prospect for Oswaldo Cabrera, but if you can somehow do it, then great. Carlos Rodriguez, the number 10 prospect, right-handed pitcher. He's another big strikeout arm from the right-hand side now. He's got a 3.23 ERA, and this guy's starting pitcher. Okay, so 3 pitching prospects. All right, 3 pitching prospects for Clark Schmidt and Oswaldo Cabrera. Want to know what you think? Not every trade I'm talk about is going to be a blockbuster. They don't need to be. Okay, blockbusters are harder to pull off, and obviously we would need more than these 2 guys in order to form a blockbuster. Okay, we're not going to get Shane Bieber without a blockbuster proposal. We're not going to get, any number one without a blockbuster proposal. So, but I do have a video I'm working on with blockbuster trade ideas. So just out of the wall, outside the box, kind of batshit crazy ideas. So that's coming soon too. So that'll be more for more for your enjoyment. But I still want to know what you think of them. But this is a makeable trade. It's a doable trade. Okay. Will they do something like this? I have no idea. But it's going to be interesting to see what they do. With Aaron Judge potentially missing a significant amount of time, Mr. Cortes potentially missing a significant amount of time. They're already without Luke Trevino. They're already without Scotty Frost. Okay. A lot of guys. And those guys are, a lot of their position players are mostly back. Okay. Bader is going to be back shortly. Stanton's back. Donaldson's back and so on. Now it's going to stink to miss Judge. But a lot of our pitching are out for extended periods of time. Some guys are out, a year and a half because of Tommy John. So loading up with some pitching prospects, even though the draft is coming up, it's still probably a wise idea and get some of these guys. I mean, Yankees would be in our AAA system. So a guy that's one step away from the major leagues gives them another arm that they could potentially call up if they need to, which makes it probably a little bit more easier. I mean, if you can trade Johnny Brito with Oswaldo Cabrera and keep Clark Schmidt, okay, maybe you can do that. Something like that. But, again, I think this is a doable trade. So let me know what you're thinking. Load up the comments like always. Okay. Appreciate all the feedback on the other trade proposals, even if you think I'm nuts. Again, I'm just proposing trades that fit needs for both teams. Okay. And, and again, I'm not in the business of overhyping our prospects or overhyping our players. So, which is why I want to make the trade somewhat reasonable. Because the fact is, we're not going to get Shane Bieber for Gleyber Torres. Okay, that is not going to happen at all. Or Corbin Burnes, not going to happen. Okay, you'd have to add, like I said, probably Peraza and Dominguez to get at Burnes, and probably Peraza or Dominguez to get Bieber. So maybe both. It's just what the price of blockbusters are nowadays. Okay, you pay a boatload for a player, so but it is what it is. So again, I'm going to keep this thing going. Hope you enjoyed this. Hit the thumbs up if you did. Please do. And have a great day, everybody. We'll keep the content coming. Hopefully, I'll talk to you in the post-game live streams. In the next couple of days, it's going to be probably a little bit crazy because how the Yankees are. We don't really know if their schedule is going to be affected anymore. So we're already doubleheader and more games. So we just don't know yet. So we got to figure out the air quality and all that type of stuff. So that'll have an impact on how these games are played or if their games are played. So anyway. Have a great day, everybody. Peace and love. Talk to you next time.